Howdy doody, oh welcome to my channel. I'm on one. I just come in. I always say that when I get on it. I've got to start. Maybe I should start lying and say something different. I'm in my skirt today. It's so hot. So we've been out, had a little cheeky Greggs, you know how you do. But the dogs are really good. So I hope you're all right. If you haven't been here before, my name's Kerry. I've got washing hanging. I was lucky because I just had my drawers hanging on the back of my chair. And just as I was pressing record, I thought, no, I better move my knickers. So anyway, but they were clean. But you know what it's like. Can't air your dirty laundry outside, as they say. No, it weren't dirty. It was clean. So if you haven't been here before, I've got washing everywhere. My name's Kerry. And I'm led by my angels. And I'll just give you a read. And keep you positive. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your dog, grab your neighbour's dog, grab whatever. So I've still got my cards out from last night because I did you a read about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think it was 1:30 in the morning, you know. I said it was 12:30, I think it was 1:30. So yeah, it's a lovely day and it's very hot. I'm still getting messages from my ex, but I'm not listening to them. So I'm not going to lie. I did have to tell him about himself. So if you weren't here yesterday, I got a 4-page essay off my ex. And yeah, it really threw me yesterday. But I was getting messages on voicemail up until about 3 o'clock this morning. So I sent a message back. And I weren't very nice, and I wasn't. But sometimes you just have to be like that. So I was being all nice yesterday. But this morning I was getting a bit of the ump. But I don't think I swore. But I think I told him that he thought he was all that in a bag of chips, and he's not. I could actually read you the message if you want. Do you want to have a nose? I don't know if I still got it on here, but I unblocked him quick so I could text him back because I'm not having it. And I know you should retaliate, but sometimes you got to tell a bitch to do one because he was doing my head in. I don't remember if I did what I did send him actually. Yeah, I did say about you put down where I lived. You put down me as a person, the way I look, and I said, what have you actually got? I said, you've lost your car. You've lost your place to live. Obviously, you've got no mirrors in your place because you think you're so good looking and you're actually delusional. I said, and I put, and I told you would fall on your ass. But that's what happens to people like you. You put people down like me. And karma's a bitch, isn't it? Yeah, so I had to. And then I said, you put down where I live. But I'm not actually from here. I said, the funny thing is you actually look like you are from here. Because I live on a council estate. And then I said, and you had the cheek to put me down. I said, it's actually quite laughable. I said, come on. Come on. And then I got more messages back. So I just said, oh, and that's what I said, yeah, about him being delusional. Because I said, about the way he was a womanizer as well. And I said, and I was sitting next to you while you was doing it. And you thought it was really funny getting all excited in front of me. And I said, it was really embarrassing, really, on your behalf, not mine. I said, and it was quite sad. I said, I kind of knew who you was after that day. I said, yeah, because he sits around, like, looking at women all the time. So I said, I couldn't think of anything worse sitting around strangers, looking at them all day. I said, I'd rather get dressed up and walk around somewhere nice and somewhere interesting, somewhere where I actually learn something. Maybe you should try it. And I just said, and you wonder why I want to be on my own. I said, I wish you hadn't messaged me yesterday, but at least now I know I don't feel the same way about you like I did before. And I think I'm a bit out of your league, to be honest, even though you put me down all the time. I said, we can clearly see that I've got a lot more class than you, clearly. And that was it. So, yeah. So I wasn't going to reply, but I thought, no, but that's not all the message. I sort of scanned it and told you the good bits, but I did put the swear bits in there. You can imagine. But, yeah, so be careful you haven't got people coming back. So when I'd done some investigating, I found out my ex lost his flat. And he's being kicked out on Tuesday after the weekend. So, we'll just message Kerry, send her some letters and tell her how much you love her and how beautiful she is and how much you wish you hadn't said what you said. What a load of old tosh. So anyway, today I'm having a bit of peace. And I am. So, let's get on. I do share my life with you because this is called Laid Out Bare for a reason. So we'll see what we've got letters-wise. So angels and ancestors, come into my space and protect me during the reading, and protect the collective, and bless them and bless their homes and their children and their pets. So we had angels coming last night. Wasn't it lovely? Did you see it? And they were quite big as well. They normally come in more of a night time. But yeah, so I thought today I'm not wearing no mascara again. It's so hot. We got A. That coffee's so nice. I had to go and get some milk. E. I hope you haven't been to A&E. Accident and emergency. Oh no, you might have done. I don't say it for a reason. And T. Oh, we might get the tea today. Look at that. You might have come here to find out the tea. What's the tea? Oh, I've got to talk quietly. I moaned on here yesterday about my neighbour playing music. Oh, it was doing my head in. I had a banging headache yesterday. And because she kept me up all night with the music on, and then it was all day as well. And I told you about she woke me up. Well, I remembered a little while ago, I gave her my password for my internet. And she went, oh, I've got no internet and I can't even put my TV on. So this morning I got up and thought, hang on a minute. I wonder if she's still on my internet. Listen. Silence. I turned my internet off. There's been no music playing. So hopefully it will stay that way. So I'm sorry to be a bitch, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna turn my internet off. So I'll turn it on quickly when I upload this, and then I'll turn it back off again. So hopefully we get a nice quiet Sunday. So up there for thinking, love, down there for dancing, mate. I'm telling you. Gee. Oh, I just heard great as well, so you might be really great. And I've got Heath as well, so you might live on a heath. I know I don't talk properly because I'm in London, I'd say Heath. So Heath, and I've got dodgy mince pies. I was going to say, my eyes got dodgy teeth. So I was going to say, it could be teeth. Yeah, it could be teeth, look. See, it all resonates there. If we had another letter, look. But you come here to get the tea. Or grab a cup of tea, whatever. I'm being an absolute idiot, ain't I, today? But don't worry about it. I'm quite happy. So we had Heath, teeth, great, tea, 8 as well we've got. But these could be initials. I just put them up because I know some of you resonate with what I say, and I don't know why I say things sometimes. Oh, we got hate as well. Oh, no. Oh, no, we might have a hate. See, this is me talking about the ex. Bit of a hater. We've got a hater on board that's trying to get the tea. Look. Look. Hate. No, I hate that word. I hate that word. I said hate. Hate's a strong word, isn't it? I was walking down the road, Joe, and I heard my nan. And I said to her, it's really bad, isn't it? Like, people put me down and that. And the way I was spoken to. And my nan, I heard her say a saying that she used to say when I was younger. And I heard her say, Kerry, remember this. When you knock people on the way up, make sure... no, that's what she said. She said, be careful when you knock people on the way up because you sure will bump into them on the way down. And I laughed my head off walking along and I said, I knew that's you, Nan. I knew it was. Because my nan used to say that all the time. Yeah, be careful who you knock on the way up because you sure will bump into them on the way down. What a great saying, isn't it? Truer word has never been spoken. That's what I heard. True. My nan used to have loads of sayings. I think I got can't polish a turd off of her. My nan was a proper like Londoner. She used to ride a bike all the time with a little basket, and I've just got a bike with a basket because I want to be just like her, and I do. So what am I doing, angels? Where am I going with this without keep talking? But I love talking because I can. And I don't get told not to talk anymore. I don't want to do... do you know what? I've got to go and get my white cards. Give me a minute, guys. Let me see. So you wouldn't even know I'm gone. I got my basket. I love this basket. So this basket, if you ain't been here before, I made all my own cards. And I done these with the help of my angels. And they basically gave me loads of things to write down. And I used to write down in a book as well. And Scorpio, I can see on the top there. So you might be Scorpio. These are really good. So sometimes these are positive. People don't change, I got on there as well. I'm always guided to these. These are very strong for me, and my angels like these. So, Jesus is in you. He sure is. He's definitely in me. Oh, I love Jesus so much. And the lady that sent me the prayers on it, I'm so grateful. I'm getting energy. I pray, but I don't pray like properly pray. And I know I should. I talk to God on a personal level, which is okay. It's better than nothing. But I want to pray properly. So you sent me some prayers and I snapshot them on my phone. And I said it last night and this morning. And I'm starting to remember it because it's quite long. But I'm so glad you sent me prayers because it's really lovely. And yeah, so it helps me pray. So I do that. I said to you I would. I do it every morning and every night before I go to bed. And I felt really nice about it because it was like I was really praying properly. And yeah, I love the way you worded it. So I might actually put it on my community board so everyone can see it because you left me a couple of prayers. But yeah, I really appreciate it. So if any of you know any prayers, just drop them in the comments because I have got a prayer book here. This one here, what I normally read to you, which has got loads of prayers on it. But I just wanted to have some like really, they're lovely prayers, but I wanted some like real proper prayers. So yeah, so that was really lovely of you. And I do appreciate it. And I love you messaging me, and I do. So it is Sunday. And I don't know if it's the afternoon yet. Everyone's been saying, no, it's not. It's 11:57. Everyone's been going, good afternoon. I'm like, you joking? It's the afternoon. Oh, and I just went down the laundrette because I go to Greg's. And then next door, I shouldn't keep eating Greg's. I keep moaning I'm getting fat, I keep eating Greg's. But I don't normally have a coffee. But I had a slice today. She was like, Kerry, do you want a slice? I went, oh, go on then. And I don't pay for my coffee. So I get free coffee every time I go in there. And she normally gives me free sausage rolls. So I paid for the sausage rolls today. And the woman in the laundrette normally gives me water for the dogs. Anyway, she come out and she went, you got a duvet? So I said, yeah, why are you asking? She went, bring your duvet down next week. She said, and I'll do it for you for free. I went, why would you do that? She went, because I know it's hot and everyone needs a duvet doing. She went, just if my boss is in, she went, I'll give you the wink like that. And she's an old lady. She said, so don't leave it here if the boss is in. She said, but he shouldn't be in on Tuesday. Then she went, oh, you don't drive. How are you going to bring it down? I said, don't worry, I've got a pushchair. She was laughing. I said, I'll bring my pushchair down without the dogs. And she's like, well, bring it down and I'll do your duvet. And that's normally quite expensive to get your duvet washed. So I thought, it's so nice. See, it's all abundance. So, yeah, I'm going really tingly. So let's see what we got for you. Hopefully not a bit of hate. Right, so you're seeing yourself doing well. And you are doing well. You're not the same messed up person that you used to be. You're not. It says effed up, but I didn't want to swear. So you're doing really well now. Nah. Why can't I talk about it? You're doing really well now. What's that about? You're doing really well now and you're not. So, somebody avoided their own truth. Oh, this might be the hater. So somebody avoided their own truth. So we don't know who it is yet. We'll see. We'll see. It's early days yet. So it could be anybody. I saw pay raising and it didn't want to go back in. My head's tingling. Right, so, whoa. This could be about a young daddy. So this could be your son. You could be the young daddy. Right, I'm going tingly here. So this is about a young daddy. Now, it might be someone who's a young dad, or it could be someone that acts young, who's a father. And this person's getting hit by God at the minute. God hits harder than you do. So I am going so tingly. Angels, come in, please. So somebody avoided their own truth. Somebody might have avoided their own truth about being a father to one of your children. You could have been a young mum, or you could be a young dad. Take it as it fits for you, okay? So we're going to do this reading for you. So it could be about a young daddy that avoided their own truth. Now, somebody might want you to beg, or they wanted you to, but you don't beg because you're not the same effed up person as you used to be. And you're doing much better now. So you could be a man that I'm talking to who was a young dad. It might just be what's verifying it, but God hits harder than you do. So I think somebody's getting their karma at the moment. Well, a lot of people are getting their karma because they live by hate. And that's what happens. And it does. Trying to think what else we can get on there. He said hag. Someone might be an old hag. You might have a mother-in-law that's an old hag. You might do. Right, let's have a little listen. I don't smack me lately. I cannot talk. Every time we've had a full moon, I get really stuttery. So angels and ancestors, guide me with the cards. So you're embracing the new you now. So we've got a trickster that wants to come back. Oh, somebody doesn't like it because you're being seen now. I think you're being seen because you live in your own truth. So they wanted to be seen. Well, I just said they will be now. So I think somebody... Oh, so somebody wanted to be seen, but they're a trickster. So somebody might want you to see them now, but somebody avoided being truthful. So you're being you. You're doing well. This person might be a bit shook that you're not begging them for something. We don't know yet. I'm as cold as ice. I'm willing to sacrifice. Oh no, that's what I've got in my head. So someone might be following you. Got someone shouting outside my place. So someone might be following you, or they might be following you as in you might be on Facebook. There might be a follower. You could be on YouTube, but someone could be following you around. Don't worry, it happened to me because my ex told me yesterday about my pink hair, and he said it's so horrible. He went, well, it's not nice, is it, when I see you walking around with your pink hair? Like, I left it with a pause, and then I was like, I thought, don't answer. Just don't answer. Don't retaliate. So, and I thought, oh dear, how did he see me with my pink hair? So, let's see what's going down. Right, let's see what else we've got, guys. Oh, you would go on the floor, wouldn't you? Right, so you had to be that person to become this person. So you might have actually been a different person around this person. Now, somebody might pass away here. Or somebody might have passed away. This might be a young daddy that passed away. And give me a minute, because it takes me a while on these cards. We'll see. I've got to sit back for a minute because I'm exhausted. And we'll see what we've got. Right, angels, let's have a card play. Whoa. Right, God's going to show you miracles because you didn't give up on yourself. Right, so you need to celebrate who you are. So God's showing you miracles. I feel God's showing you miracles. God's giving you blessings because you come a long way and you didn't give up, okay? And don't give up now. You've come this far. So you might have begged, like, for miracles or for things to show up. You might have said, like, I need this. I'm embracing the new me. I'm doing well. And I feel God's sending you in blessings, and I do. Because everything I talk about resonates here at the beginning. So you need to, like, celebrate who you are. Go out more. You're very attractive. And inside and out, you're very spiritual. You might have had a change, and don't doubt yourself, okay? Just show yourself for who you are now. Be who you are or who you want to be. I really love that. So you're just being you. I want to know about that young daddy. You might need to drink more water. It might help you get more downloads. So you will see them. So you're going to see someone, or someone can see you. I'm going to do this as you. I feel like you are going to see someone, and I feel I'm going to go arm-legged because I can't fight this energy, and I don't like doing it, but I've got to. So you're going to see them. Trickster's going to try and come back. You're going to end up seeing this person, and you are. But show yourself for who you are to this person, okay? And show this person that you are a miracle. And I feel like God is showing this person that you are a miracle. And because you didn't give up on yourself. Now, God hits harder than you do. And I feel that's what it means. There, look, angels, that's verification. I'm getting it because I was fighting the energy and I shouldn't. Because my angels will just make me say it. So I don't feel negative. I feel like God is going to show you to this person or people who you are. Because this is how God's going to hit this person. All right? I feel you didn't beg this person to come back. And you won't. Now, someone's going to see that you're doing very well and that you're embracing yourself, okay? Someone avoided their own truth when it came to you, and they did. Now, this might be a young dad, or you're a young dad, or you might have a child that is a young father, okay? That might just be what helps you know this reading's for you. So somebody wanted to be seen, but now God's going to show you to this person or people for who you are. Thank you, angels. As soon as I said that, the angels come in. Because I do try and fight it, because I try and keep it positive, but sometimes it can't always be flowers and roses. But I feel like Mary Poppins, and I don't want to get into this energy, but obviously I'm supposed to. So cold as ice is probably what people feel about you. But people were cold as ice towards you and willing to sacrifice you. That's why I had that song in my head. Thank you, angels. I'm tingling all over. So I've got angels around me. Don't worry, angels, I'm going with it. And I am. I know I've got to. I can't keep fighting against it. If I do try, I try and change the script for you. I do. Gemini. So you could be a Gemini, or this person is a Gemini, okay? They might have flipped the script on you, I feel. Someone has got addiction. So it could be a Gemini that has got addictions, but I feel this person only does addictions because they're bored. Now, this person could have had addictions in the past, or this person's got no love in their life. So they got addictions because they feel bored. They might not be able to get over their past, and they've got no love in their life, or they might have a bit of loneliness, or this could be you. But I'm feeling this is the person we're talking about. Now, if you did have addictions, you could be very inspiring now. You could be inspiring at your job, what you do, inspiring other people as well. That's why you're showing yourself for who you are. So this is an idiot or idiots that really thought they had it all worked out, and they did. Somebody really thought they had it all worked out, but they didn't, because they're an idiot. Someone thought they was going to outsmart you, but they didn't outsmart you. Not at all. Because you're inspiring and you're helping people. I feel like you're helping people. You might be helping people as well, like how to work on themselves, like what I do. And you need to celebrate that, and you do. I love it. Little dog barking outside. I love that dog so much. He gets so nervous because he's just a bit scared, and he's had a lot of homes. We just let him meet Karma. Karma got a little bit worried because he kept barking. So Karma growled at him a bit. And then he was all right. And then Gypsy went up on it and told him off. The woman was fine. She went, she's like a mother, isn't she? I said, yeah, she's had puppies. And she said, that's fine. He needs telling off. Whoa, look at that. Right, so your reputation is not as told. So somebody said that you was very codependent. So it's coming out now. Now, someone might have said you was an addict. Someone might have said about you had addictions and that you was really bored, and maybe this is what you did in your past, and you're very lonely. And your reputation was not told as it was because you're not codependent. You're very loyal. You're a good person. And you're very honest. You're being noticed for being very honest. You're a bit of a top dog at the minute, and you're a bit of a leader. So somebody might have told lies about you, and no, your reputation is not being perceived as someone has said. So don't worry about it, because somebody's told some lies here, I'm feeling. This is just confirmation, guys, for what's going on, okay? Right, it's because you run with God. You don't run with the devil. You run with God. So, you run with God, and they run, and they're ruled by the devil, this person. They are. They're very devilish. Might be a Capricorn as well that we're dealing with. So, you know nowadays you've got nothing to fear. You don't fear anything. Nothing to fear but fear itself. You don't know until you try. So, you might have been frightened about this. You might have got off drugs. You might have had a bit of codependency. So what? So did I. But it's the past, isn't it? Who cares? So you had to be that person to become this person. So you might have been that person that this person brought up how you used to be and run their mouth about you, but didn't realise that you run with God. And now God's going to hit this person harder than you ever could. So you've obviously given it over to God. So you could be the Gemini or this person. So this person wanted to be seen by telling people like all about you, basically. But everyone can see now that you're not this person. But like I said, you might have been. You might have had to have been that person to get through life. That might have been the way you were. And now, because of the way you were in your past, now you can inspire people, because you can't inspire people unless you've been to the bottom and worked your way up. How can you inspire people? So it's a good thing, isn't it? Everyone's got a past. Trust me, I've got a past. So your addictive behaviour actually probably did you a favour. So everything that happens in your past is for a reason, whether it's bad or not. It took you to where you are now. So through you being in your past and maybe having addictions, it's taught you how to grow and be a better person. And you really didn't think you could get this far, but you did. And this person wanted to show you up for something else and thought everyone would turn against you, but it didn't. Because all it's done is show you up for being very inspiring. Yeah, you're loving yourself. You need your own love more, yeah, than this person does. Seriously. You need your own love more than they do, because you're self-care now. You're doing self-care, looking after yourself. So someone around you had a very black heart, and they did, or they still do. But don't worry, because you feel safe now. You do, in the midst of chaos, I just heard. So even if there's chaos going on, you feel quite safe. You're all right. But it's because you're with God, and you're seeing that all these challenges that you had, they're just opportunities now. So all the challenges that you had to go through, that's what you had to go through to get where you are. So you might have people around you that don't deserve you. It could be work don't deserve you, or people in general. So people could be very jealous around you. They might not like the fact that you've changed, and someone might have said that you was very lazy because you was in doing work on yourself. People always think that because they don't know what you're doing. Oh, well, they're well lazy. All they do is sleep. No, we're not sleeping. We're being replenished, and the universe is fixing our soul. So when we sleep, if there's anyone watching who's a cross watcher, when we're sleeping, we're actually in the universe more than we are down here. So we're actually talking to God, talking to our higher self. The angels are putting us to sleep, or we're in survival mode, so we actually need the rest because we've had quite a traumatic life, and trauma makes us very tired. So we're not actually being lazy. We're actually replenishing and rebuilding ourselves and getting our nervous system back up to what it should be, and we're healing. It's not lazy. There's a difference between being lazy and repairing yourself. Trust me, there is. So someone doesn't deserve you, or work doesn't deserve you, or someone doesn't deserve you because of all the work that you've done. So someone's just jealous of you, and they wanted to gossip. They don't like your change, because when you were still and you stayed quiet and you just stayed still, what did I say? It always resonates. Someone was probably going out doing whatever, look, and you were staying still. You was probably staying still. Seriously, repairing yourself. You didn't want to take risks. You probably don't gamble. And no, you don't take risks. You don't gamble. And you didn't gamble with this. You might have gambled with how you was repairing yourself. And I just saw I'm not so funny now. So it's not so funny now for this other person, and it's not. Or people, whatever, it might be family members, who knows. I don't even know who this is, and I don't. Is that my phone then? I had a really weird noise then. Yeah, because somebody might want you to fix them, but it's not your job to fix anyone but you. So I feel you had to fix yourself. You had to keep on track. You might have had to set reminders to keep you on track. That might have been what you did. And you knew that people around you didn't deserve you because they didn't like your change. They didn't like the way you were moving forward. And you needed to love yourself. So you needed to stay in. You need to celebrate yourself now, and you do, because you faced your fears. October the 10th could be a date for you as well. You're being a friend to yourself now, and you're being a friend to your body, and just diving deep into who you are, 100% true. And you're more happy now, and you're expressing yourself more. You're very vulnerable now. I feel you feel comfortable being vulnerable. And yeah, you're more happy, more open, more expressive, more vulnerable, being yourself. And I think that's what people don't like about you, because you've changed a lot. Yeah, you're not a choice to anyone now, to these people. So say up yours. Because you're not just say up yours to these people. You're not a choice for them now. So if anyone comes towards you, just say up yours. These people are vile little creatures. They're vile people. They were vile. So yeah, it's just, so we know they're vile. You feel a lot happier lately, and you do. And I'm really glad, and I'm really proud of you. Yeah, because somebody's damaged beyond repair. Someone's financial situation is taking a turn for the worse, and it is. Whilst your financial situation is or will be taking a turn for the better. So somebody is very damaged and probably beyond repair because they don't want to repair themselves. And this person's got really bad mental health as well. So this person could be in a relationship that's quite damaging as well. Yeah, this person realises now that your financial situation is taking a turn for the better. So, yeah, because you're doing better than this person now. So you're doing better than this person, or better than you did then. And your financial situation is taking a turn for the better. These people could have been that vile that they wanted you damaged beyond repair, I'm being led to say, and they wanted to be doing better than you. But now you're doing better now, and you're doing better than them. Hold up, Jeps. So I feel these people are quite vile towards you, and I do. But now I feel these people feel damaged. Things they've done may not be able to repair. These people will not be able to repair what they've done. Yeah, because good things are coming for you. Good things take time, so don't worry. If you feel like, oh, you need to rush, no, you don't. And you don't. Right, we're on 3120, so we have a couple more cards. And yeah, you got so much more room to grow now. And you have. And you might be celibate. You might have been celibate because you're staying clean and pure. And your body's like a temple. Maybe you feel better being celibate. So you might have been celibate or staying celibate now and deciding to. Everyone is now aware of you. Everybody's aware of you. And everyone is talking. Because people know now that you're not damaged beyond repair. And you're not, because you've repaired yourself. You might have been in that state before, but you've repaired yourself. People want answers now. People want answers. Well, hang on a minute. I thought you said this person was damaged beyond repair. I thought you said this person wasn't celibate and they sleep around. But I know they're pure. But everyone's aware now and everyone's talking about it because you've had so much more room to grow where you stayed in. You're doing better now. Your financial situation's taking a turn for the better. I think people can see this. They can see that you look a lot more happier. They can see that you're not frightened anymore. You probably did live in fear. And now you need to show yourself. You probably are showing yourself for who you are. Your reputation is now very good. Everyone's seeing you're healthy, you're good. And people lied. And people wanted to be seen, but now you're being seen. Because you run with God and God's showing people who you are. And you had to be that person to be this person. People are probably realising this now. But don't worry, God's hitting these people. That's probably why God's helping you to stay in and stay still. You might be staying in. But this person might feel like you are a choice for them, but you're not. Maybe people are feeling like they're not a choice for you. Not at all. Why would they be a choice for you? Because they're really happy now. And they're expressing themselves, dressing how they want. I love it. Giving you a little recap, guys. So yeah, keep on track. You might need a little reminder now and again how beautiful you are and that you need to keep going. Okay? People don't deserve you. Maybe work doesn't deserve you as well. 100%. These idiots are jokers. They really thought they had you all worked out, yeah? You can't fix people. Your job was to fix you because of these people. 100%. But yeah, God's showing you now. And God's saying, look, I'll show you my little miracle. And you will see them now. You will see my creation and my anointed one. And the trickster won't be coming back. So they won't be allowed to come back, and they won't. You carry on inspiring people. Don't give up, because you've come this far now, and you have. And you're not the same messed up person. I nearly said the F word that you used to be, and people know that. And like I said, you might have had addictions, but you're not. It's probably your past. You might have been bored. But these people told lies about you, and they did. But the truth's out now, so don't worry. This person thought they outsmarted you, but they didn't outsmart you because you're very smart. And that's that. And you're embracing the new you. You're seeing yourself and looking in the mirror, probably thinking, look at me, I'm doing really well. Look in the mirror and say, well done. Honestly. So you have got a few haters around you, but don't worry about it. Come on, haters, don't hate. Participate. That's what my son used to say. Why do people hate them? They shouldn't hate, they should participate. It's true. So yeah, don't hate. These people are hating because you're great. That's why. And so I think some people just want to have a little bit of tea on you and spread a bit of gossip about you. And I think people are getting the tea on you, who you really are, because you're being shown. So you might have initials as well. T, H, G, A, and E. And I love you. And I do. So if you like the way I read, like the channel. If you haven't subscribed, why not? You don't know what you're missing. And if you have subscribed, welcome. And my loyal subscribers, thanks for being here. I really love you. And I'll see you in the comments. And namaste. Mwah. Have a nice Sunday. Know that I love you. Keep up your prayers and be good. You're doing really well, you are. And I'm so proud of you. And I love you. And I do.